Let's start and sharing here everything about Christmas relationships. How are you? How have you been, guys? How are you? So I'll be looking here and here, okay, for you guys. This video will be edited, but you also can put the captions on so you can talk about today. Today's Christmas abusive in relationships. How about that? This is a topic I just started. It's a topic. Okay, so I'm here in three screens. Hello, hello. How are you? How have you been? So today it's Christmas abusive relationships. Let's start like that. How about that? Here I have the first book recommendation together at home with your kids, with your children, right? So, James, how are you? How have you been? Do you have kids? Stacy, do you have kids? This is Daniela Vercruz, Dr. Daniela that psychology. Okay, I'm all social media. Let's talk about abusive relationships, but also how come to manage situations and relationships. Let's also talk about Christmas abusive relationships. This is the topic of this life. How about you guys? This life is a surprised life, okay? So, how come you nurture your children? All right. How come you deal with all those situations that it's abusive? Or Jesus, I cannot answer you. Hi, Ronald. Stay here, guys. Give me a like. This is psychotherapy, psychology, psychoanalysis. Did you ever heard about that? Which city are you? Start share with me, Ronald. BRW. Stacy. Share with me. Where are you? Give me that like, share this live because this live is about let's start seeing our self reflections, okay? Abusive Christmas relationships. Are you in abusive Christmas relationship? Anyhow, with relatives, with family members, with a guest, with a roommate, with a coworker. Yesterday, someone here in the evening live, someone here was mentioned about it was very interesting. He was mentioned that people at work was abusing him. So one coworker, she was saying he was smelling bad. So look what he did. He put salt on her coffee. That makes sense for you guys? Put salt on someone's coffee for fun. What do you think? Is that abusive? If you, Susie, Prum, everyone, if you leave the lights on because you know annoying your parent, your mom. I remember when my brother was leaving the dishes dirty. That was annoying my mom so much. Every time he was having dinner, at night, late night. It was after the family had dinner. He was a teenager, with all that, disturbance of being a teenager, right, guys? We all have been. I am 41, so I know what has been being a teenager. How about you? You want to share with me your age? Was how about your uh, city? Which city are you, Susie? Share a little about you. Which state are you? Matthew, very nice to have you here. I'm here in three different cameras, but hi. So I look more here straight, okay? But I'll be aware that what you're writing here. Which city are you, guys? So this topic, this live it's a surprise live. I'm also here in YouTube. Please follow me on YouTube. Um, and it's about Christmas abusive relationships. You may be in an abusive relationship and you did not even notice that. You start with little things. So yesterday I had the live, surprise live in here in this platform, and one person from the audience was sharing that a coworker was always saying he was smelling bad. So what he did something like as a revenge. What was? Salty her coffee. So what do you think? So that is also abusive? Or it was fine to have that little revenge? And that could happen anyhow at home. I saw already relatives fighting, having dishwash, electric dishwash, that you do that machine, do everything. You just have to put the dishes on the dishwash, Raphael, and look what happened. The relatives, three cousins, they are fighting for do not do the dishes. Right after Christmas dinner. Look at that. How fun, huh? Fight for do not make the dishes. So tell me here, Patrick, which city are you? Follow me, give him a like. This is psychotherapy, okay? Psychotherapy. It seems like I'm going to have a guest. Hello. It's a female. I love it. So you're a guest, so you're part now. I don't know this platform. So you can make questions, is that? You're alive. I have to understand. Why are you here? You have a pretty face. Why are you here? Okay, this is a cookie. So, okay, she is part of the audience. Okay, so pretty face is here, Mark. So, give me the like. Okay, so I saw people fighting because the dishes, dirty dishes, cousins of mine. That ever happened to you? Did you ever had a guest for holidays that was abusive? This is a live that the topic is Christmas abusive relationship. Have you ever been abused somehow because of the seasons, Christmas, because you cannot buy that expensive gift that probably your girlfriend want? You cannot afford? Did you that ever happen to you? Please share with me. Yesterday it was 500 people in here and the audience was all the time sharing. Okay, so please, if you want to be a guest, just share in here. Okay, I'm also in YouTube and in TikTok. So, did you ever had fights because Christmas? Who is going to cook which dish? Who is going to I know people that compete to cook the best dish. The potato salad, the turkey, all right? How you want the turkey? Can you make a good turkey for Christmas? Lorenzo, Eddie, Akla, Russ, Mark, Victor da Silva, Mike. So, so you consider that abusive for Christmas. So that is, you start to realize that Christmas or holidays may not be too good. Did you ever experience that, guys? So I will sharing here about something, okay? This has happened to my patient, and she is going to the psychiatrist, she is under medication, but she comes to the psychotherapist, right? And we make the color therapy. She likes the color therapy. Did you ever heard about that? Why she likes that? She likes to draw. That is extremely therapeutic. Now she is becoming a photographer because it's therapeutic. She is her 60s and she is not getting along with her mom. Is that ever happened to you? You are not getting along with this person, the mom, that ever happened to you? So because of that, you think, you consider that your mom, it's guilt for what happened to you. Maybe it's like my patient. She thinks she never could ever cook, even that now she is in her 60s, because she never could do the perfect dish like her mother expected for her. And her mother was, the accord with my patient, forcing her to bake the best cookie, to learn how to bake that. So, guys, did you ever experience that? Who has to cook dinner? Who has to cook dinner at home? Who is forced to do the dishes after Christmas dinner? Who in here felt obligated to buy an expensive gift to please someone else? Who in here? Who in here for this season actually think, wow, I hate Christmas? No, it's not good at all. I have a patient that she says, all right, Jeff, Ward, Mark, give me that follow, and follow me also on YouTube, okay? That follow, like, and follow me also on YouTube. I may also speak Spanish, okay? And Portuguese and French. So, guys, please talk to me, okay? What you expect from Christmas? So I expect from Christmas being respected by my mother, by my aunties. I don't want anyone of my family saying that I should get married soon. Oh no, I'm not going to accept my cousins. They are calling me fat. Those are examples of abusive relationships for Christmas. I never will accept someone saying, I'm not good enough. I should make more money. Mitra, how are you? Are you in London? Who is here? Hey, let me see if I can invite someone. Who wants to be invited? Not sure. It's a guy. I don't know why. Someone said I should. Okay, Preston, give me that like and that follow. So listen to me. Are you avoiding Christmas dinner for some reason? You felt it's offensive to go someone that you know it's your relative. So how can you manage that? That those questions about how much money you're making, that it's a kind of cause a certain discomfort, right? Or someone that is watching you because you're eating more. I have an aunt that she, okay, stay home, buy everybody happy meals. So what's that mean? Stay home. Okay, you stay home, Renee? Nice. Great for you. So you prepare the dinner, Renee? I have another patient that she has two daughters. Her daughters, every Christmas, were saying to her, Mom, dinner wasn't good enough. You should cook better, learn how to cook better. But my patient, she is 70 years old. Her daughters, they are adults, they have their own family, them own kids, and they never invited the mom over. So I said, you know what? This year, 2023, you are going to be invited. Daniela, how come? I don't know. Something will happen. And she said, only if it's a miracle. So happened. The two daughters, they made a decision to go to a restaurant. So they're all going together in a restaurant. Because the truth is, them daughters, they don't like to have all that work. For Thanksgiving, I have guests, okay? And I had to cook. Each person was bringing a different dish, even though I was spending the whole afternoon, since 1 p.m. up to 7 p.m., because I work, right? I mean, I work all the time. If I'm not in my office, I'm at the home office working with my patients or doing my live streams. So I had to spend 7 hours plus going to the supermarket to bake the best turkey for the family. All right? So what I expected for that after that, at least they do the dishes after that. Is that ask much? Do you think is that ask much? Right? Hey, help me with the dishes, and here I ask for the likes and to follow me, okay, guys? Likes and follow me so you can support me as a psychotherapist, your psychologist, okay? So I'm Daniela Vercruz. You can follow me, Dr. Daniela, that psychology. So I'm talking about Christmas abusive relationships. How come to manage that? You know what? So my patient, I'll continue about the dinner. She made a decision. She said, well, okay, guys, this time you can make a decision. Oh, mom. So the daughters, they start complaining, but mom, I just I just said your turkey is not good, but the potato salad was amazing. Oh, mom, you know what? But your home is the best. You have that bay view. You know what, mom? You just have, I was just saying because the turkey was too dry last year. And so her mom, without, because this is what therapy does, okay? Without um, arguing, without being reactive, she just said, no, it's because this time I have plans. I'm going to help the church for 3 days. So she managed another situation. So she didn't lie. She get busy doing volunteer work, helping people that actually needs her. Okay. And so the daughters, they had to manage to have dinner for Thanksgiving. And now they are managed in them home to have Christmas dinner. So she's not cooking at all. And you know what? She said, Daniela, for the first time, I felt so good. And I'm not even feeling selfish. Because so she said, you know what? I love my family, I love my daughters. But actually I'm doing a volunteer work. You know what? I'm getting busy with different people. And I'm learning from that. And that's fine, and it's a great opportunity for my old daughters. They understand that I know how to set boundaries without arguing, without complaining, without being the victim. All right, here I am, the psychologist, psychotherapist. Devin, give me a like. Lana, roses, guys, I love roses. Who doesn't? All right. So she said, I cannot believe people, they love me. They love me anyhow. She felt even more lovable. Now, my patient, you know what? The daughter, they bought her a special gift. Yes. Thanksgiving was different because she was the one overwhelmed because it wasn't only about the Christmas dinner. It was about, she was overwhelmed about buying the best gifts to everybody else, right? Because a mom, a grandmom, have need to get everything together. What you must to understand, guys, it's people, they learn by habits. When you do one thing, so my patient, she bought the Christmas gifts, the Thanksgiving gifts to people that she loved, but this year she made different. No Christmas dinner. She allowed herself to be invited, to be welcome in her daughter's home, to be invited to go for a nice restaurant instead of cook for 3 days to have a big dinner, plus giving gifts, plus overwhelmed, tired. So for the first time, she is enjoying, and this is what psychotherapy does. She is enjoying Christmas season, and she realized, Danielle, it's true. I mean, she likes to go to play golf. She is in great shape. She travels with her husband. So thank you, Scott. It is true. I'm 41, Scott. Thank you. You are a gentleman. So show your face, right? So look, guys, there are people that it's by practice, okay? It's by it's a talent, behavior therapy. It's you change your mind, but you also change your behavior, right? You change, you be polite, you be gentle, you be kind, you start align it. It's very interesting. Another patient of mine, she said, oh my gosh, I don't know why I only attract all the bad people. Nurses is psychopath. But when I show her this, look it in your face in here. In that moment, she was seeing her changes, like her aging. She was blaming herself, right? She was upsetting because she was thinking she was only attracting people because she was a victim. But when my patient, she realized it, no, she made a choice. She was drinking every day. For those that are ready, leave it, share the house with people that have heavy addictions. I'm not sure as your case. I'm not sure as in here, but when you live with people with heavy addiction problems, of course, there are a huge story behind. It's a chain of consequence, right? Consequences, they are about I I'm a victim of someone else that was a victim. If your mother, she was abusive, manipulative, drama queen, probably she was a victim of another victim. Does that make sense? So you may start drinking not because you want to, but it's because it's an escape, right? And you're gathering with, different people, abusive people. Come on, how much? Who is talking here? Let me invite this person. How much? I'm not sure how much. Yes, my therapy session. It's still Black Friday here. $99 per session. My professional WhatsApp, it's +1 424 333 6851. Also, I have packages, okay? The $99, it's our session. But I also, for people that are here in this live, I can make a discount for the first sessions for 30 minutes. So I cut the therapy session in half, right? Guys, look, I'm not sure what this lady is she's talking about. I'm not sure if it's she. I know there are people that are not real in here, right? But well, whatever. So if you cannot face yourself, there are problem with you. If you cannot use and like yourself, it's a huge problem. And I'm not talking about being beautiful. I'm talking about love your story. I'm talking about love family. Me and my mother, we had to work together. My mother is going to the therapy, I think now, almost for 20 years. Because my mother, first I was in law school because I want to make my mother happy, but I also want to be a businesswoman, right? Really successful, everything my mom wished for, right? And I became a psychologist. Also because my mother, also because my brothers, also because my passion to help. There are a whole story behind everyone else. Even to find yourself in a new professional path. Okay? So in here, I'm talking about abusive relationships. Share this live. Give me a heart and follow me in all my social media and YouTube. I'm talking about abusive Christmas relationships. So if someone forced you to buy a nice gift, do you think is that abusive? You know you cannot afford. You think is that abusive? If someone tried to force you, manipulated you to invite them over to your family, do you think is that abuse? If that person, so let's recognize abusive Christmas gatherings, relationships. If someone else, if someone else needs any kind of, I have no idea what this lady is saying. I have no idea. So, Greg, do you wanna go for a live with me? Let me invite you here. Let me share with me, please, your experiences. I'm not sure I can. Some people I have to deny, but I will invite in here someone. So, what do you think is a Christmas relationship that is abusive? You know what? I'm just dating that guy. Is a new person, and he wants me to invite him already to come over, to together with my family, my brothers, my father. I don't think it's still time because we just met. But so the guy, he don't want to feel alone, or he wants already feel included. That is another situation that happened with my another patient. And she said, oh my gosh, but he started like begging me, you know, I please invited me over for Christmas. So you have to recognize the red flags for relationships, for certain gathering. Oh, you know what? I was in thanks another day from the audience. Oh my gosh, I met my cousins, and my cousins for Thanksgiving, they drink heavily. They know I have drinking problems. They smoke weed because here in California it's free. It's, they say legal, right? But I don't want to. But my cousins, they said I'm silly. I'd never do anything for fun. So do you think that is Christmas abusive gathering? What do you think? Do you recognize anything? like that. Look, guys, I know in here there are people that, well, certain people they have emotional problems. There are people with mental health. I'm a mental health professional. I'm a psychologist. I'm a psychotherapist. So if you need my help, please DM me, contact me. My WhatsApp, it's +1 424 333 6851. Also, appointments that Daniela Vercruz at gmail.com. It's true. Jesus Christ will help. I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian psychologist. Look, broken soul, I'll tell you something. Psychotherapy to do with church in the Jesus Christ. And I read my Bible every day. Yeah, it's really important because Jesus Christ, he wants us to learn from each other. Okay? We need to hug, it's oxytocin. Hug someone that you love. Hug someone that you love. Oh my gosh. There's nothing to change, right? Someone in here, yeah. So I answer first one person, so another person. How can I read the Bible. I have my Bibles all over. I show you something. Here is 1 year Bible. You see, I have everything that I can handle really quick because this 1 year Bible, it's really easy. You know what? I can read something in here since someone is asking. Okay, broken soul, you can share in here something. I read all. I have everything. I mean, right now I think I have 5 Bibles where I am now. Okay, so I have the King James version, but this one is 1 year Bible someone gave to me, so it's really easy. It's like let me show you today. um December 18, right? So talk to people is important, okay? Jesus Christ, Habakkuk. So let me see what we have. We have the Psalm. The Psalm, it's the 137. 137, que see, it's still the day, December 18. So weeping, we sat beside the rivers of Babylon, thinking of Jerusalem. We have put away our lyres, hanging them up on the branches on the willow trees. For how can we sing? For how can we sing? Yet our captors, our tormentors. It's true. We can sing because sing is also one way to pray. For our captors, for people that are make us suffering, our tormentors demand that we sing for them the happy songs of Zion. And I believe that. Please, God, forgive them, also forgive me, because for some reason, this is when the psychotherapy starts. I attract them. Is that a lesson? God, if there are lessons to be learned, please show me. Show me those lessons. I want to learn, God. Please, the Holy Spirit, give me the intelligence to understand, to communicate better, to watch my language, to be compassionate about others, right? And also, please, God, forgive my sins, all right? So here, oh yeah, you love the David Psalms, and the favorite it's Solomon the Wise with Proverbs. Okay, yeah, the whole Bible, it's beautiful, right? So there are people that they don't understand. My nephew, he is 22-year-old, and he reads his Bible in Portuguese because you are from Brazil, and we share a Bible study every Thursday. We do the Bible reading, and in his working place, he was doing a challenge to read the whole Bible, if I'm not wrong, in 90 days. Okay? In 90 days. Make a challenge with his coworkers to read the Bible in 90 days. I found that so beautiful. Really? Amazing. Que bom. Que maravilha. Você é do Brasil? So in here, so let's see. If I forget you, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget its skill upon the harp. If I fail to love her more than my highest joy, let me never sing again. Interesting. Oh, Jehovah, because this Bible they call Jehovah, not Jesus Christ. I'm a Catholic, so I call Jesus Christ. Okay, but there are no judgments, right? And here's to everybody included. I have friends, Jewish friends, to everybody. Do not forget what these Edomites did on that day when the armies of Babylon captured Jerusalem. Raze her to the ground, they yelled. O Babylon, evil beast, you shall be destroyed. Blessed is the man who destroys you as you have destroyed us. Blessed is the man who takes your babies. Okay. So the proverb, okay? Never falsely accuse a man to his employer, lest they curse you for your sin. Lest he curse you for your sin. So never falsely accuse a man, a woman, to his employer. This is the proverb 30:10. Thank you, John. Thank you. So look, someone in here was asking about to read the Bible. So let's go back to the psychotherapy, because some people go to the Bible study but do not understand actually, right? There are things in the Bible that they are not. It's not that they are easy to explain, because when there are the bad behavior, I will call here the sins bad behavior. I do not act like the how God expect from me. I'm not perfect. So I do not my behavior, my thoughts, it wasn't exactly what God expected from me. So that is a sin. So for example, I'll give you an example of something simple at home. If I am selfish about my with people that live with me, right, my relatives, so I'm selfish. I'm not talking about being selfish, right? Before, when I gave the example of my patient, it was about she allowed her daughters growth. They are no longer babies. They are no longer little ones. They're big. So allow them to make a decision and invite you for them home, because they are big ones, right? It's like my mom. When my mom come over to stay with me for 6 months from Brazil every year, She is invited. She is my guest. I pay her ticket. She is, because now I'm a grown woman. I pay my bills. I pay her tickets. I avoid bringing my mom problems. And my mom, actually, she's the best person to talk and to share things. The good, the bad, everything I share, something that I learned, a lesson. And that kind of intelligence, it's Holy Spirit. Because, guys, let's be honest. What is there out there? It's reality TV shows with drunk people, toxic. Thank you for the heart. Thank you very much. So, these toxic people, what is the toxic behavior? You watch something, soap opera. I'm from South America. I was raised with the soap opera. So, the drama, all right? The false expectations of reality, of what money is, of where money comes from. Oh, I have to be from a wealthy family. There, I have patients like that. I have friends like that. I have aunties like that because my mom, she was born from wealthy father. Well, but this money, it's gone. Okay. But my aunties, they still live in that reality, right? Of the money, the money, the money, the money. Okay. The money that is gone somehow. Okay. I have three aunties, except my mom, that she's very stable and down to earth person. But well, I'm a super fan of my mother, right? You can tell. But my aunties, let me count. Let's see if I no, I think four aunties that they're not down to earth. So they're attached for money that they're lost. Okay, that no longer there. My grandfather's money that is no longer there. Them husband they married that did not leave them, I don't know, much money. So I know people and I know patients like that. I have one case, a specific case. This patient, she is Jewish, and why am I saying that? Why am I saying that? Because I want to say that I'm open. I'm a Christian. I consider myself okay. I'm a master degrees from the Mercy uh, University, but all all religions they are welcome. So my patient, she's Jewish. So there are certain the culture is not about the religion; it's about the culture. Her mother raised her for do this and that to marry a Jewish man. So since she was a little girl, her mom could manage things. So when she was 12, her mother, they are from a wealthy family from Bel Air. So she described it during the session that her mother used to control her weight when she was a little girl because her mother wants her to become a model, a top model, right? So there are expectations from our parents because when you're little, it's normal, guys. We belong to them. We need them, right? For everything. To be fed, to be raised, to be educated. We are little ones. But when you grow, you become an adult. So the parent also have to, the mom, she have to understand the daughter, the son, they are growth. So you can learn this kind of communication on the therapeutic session. There, the behavior, you stop think obsessively. You stop like get hurt in any kind of gathering, right? If someone asks you, oh, did you gain weight? Oh, did you lose weight? Oh my gosh, did you so you get fired? Oh my gosh, your husband left you and you are in the Christmas. So you can also say, please, I don't want to talk about that. I want to enjoy. And you say without feel upsetting, without destroying any kind of relationship, breaking relationships. Um, so you start managing well your emotions. So become emotionally intelligent, behavioral confident. There are no need to fight. There are no need to yell on arguing. Lose your temper. Also, you learn how to manage your emotions. So there are a lot of bipolarity out there, borderline personalities. But neuroplasticity is proving that this brain here never stopping learning. This brain here, our brain that God gave to us, this capability to heal, to learn new skills at any age, to learn how to self-regulation my anxiety. Everyone can have anxiety attack, paranoid thoughts, right? Overthinking, overtalking, overwhelmed. The biggest fear in the planet is to talk. So for me to be here, it's something that I'm winning, all right? I'm learning, but I'm winning over my fear. I'm overcoming my fear to talk to the audience, okay? Because I'm better speak one on one, okay? Uh, well, look, my arm. It's dark in here. Wow. Because I was moving things at home to clean and organize in the house for the holidays. And the weather is great here. I have no South California. I have no heater on, but um, downstairs it's, oh my gosh, it's a little chill. And I was moving like from the closet. I'm moving from the jackets, leather jackets, things like that. So I hurted myself. Did you see this? So it's nothing like bad. It was me hurting myself. Wow. So, but I know there are people that they got hurt because someone else grabbed you, physically abused you. Men need this therapy also. Women, we cry more. Men, they have to manage. I have two brothers, manage them emotions. They got frustrated much easier. Um, because this kind of frustration they can have drinking problems, more probability to have any kind of addiction. Why? Because for men to learn how to manage emotions, it's more difficult. So come to the therapy is important because you learn how to communicate and you learn how to control your impulsivity, because man, it's more the impulse, the nature of man, the DNA, it's impulsivity or it's action. So if a man is not take action, therapy will help to bring it back for his space, to own his space. So it's going back, it's a kind of regression, going to the childhood. We all need that. All need to growth, but first you have to see ourselves back there. When you're little ones, the first time you fell on the ground, we hurt ourselves, the kind of experience we had with our parents, our mother or father. So we all have to do this kind of regression. Is not hypnotherapy. Patients, they come to me and they ask, oh, are you a hypnotherapist? No, because I don't want to be. Okay, I'm a Christian psychologist. So it's talk therapy behavioral therapy, hypnotherapy. Hypnotherapy, it's something that manipulates someone else's mind. They talk about the possibility of a reincarnation. If you go back to the regressions that people, they say, oh, it's go back for somewhere that I existed before to make sense why I'm living suffering here. And I'm more realistic. In here, it's not paradise. In here, it's real life. So you manage and you deal with situations, certain situations, they are difficult. People, they are becoming more difficult. There are a lot of information out there, but people, they are not, they cannot manage emotions. They have non-emotional intelligence. They blame the parents for everything, and you are all learning. Non-parent, not mother, non-father, know how to be a parent. They learn. So we think, we expect as a child that our father or mom will love us unconditionally. As I was explaining before, the relationship with my mother, well, I have my tough years when I was a teenager, when I was first in law school to please my mother, to make her happy, when I became a businesswoman to make my mom happy. And then I realized I have to be myself happy, right? Let's suppose I'm this little one, the red, and I have to be myself happy. So I have to communicate clearly without hurt anyone else. Because our parents, they want us to grow. But sometimes they cannot detach it for us from the projection that they have from themselves. In this case, it's a positive projection. I want my child to be like me, and that means my child needs, um, let's suppose, okay, have the house extremely clean and organized. Because probably if your mom, it has OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, she wants everything spotless. So she'll project that on you, because she is learning. She cannot even, all right, is still manage her own emotions, her own distress. So, guys, this was our first live about Christmas abusive behavior. I'll come here tomorrow. I love it. Okay, please, appointments that danielavercruz at gmail.com. Follow me my YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I'm starting over again, and it's going to be great. Rejan, how are you? Where are you from? Rejane, de onde você é? Estou finalizando essa live. Essa live é para falar das relações abusivas no Natal, nas festas. Tá certo? So, I'm closing here first. Bye!